Have you ever wished you could always be trending? Check out this style by Raquel Welch. Hey, the fall wig season has begun and Raquel Welch is out with some new styles, and today I am wearing this beautiful always trending in iced cafe latte RL924SS. This wig was provided by Shirley's Wig Shop. Shirley has a great private Facebook group, Shirley's Wig Shop. Here's looking at you, kid. There'll be a link to join that in the description box. And also I will post a link that you can shop this wig through that will include a 30% discount in the description box. So let's take a look at always trending. Okay, reminds me of On Point in a shorter style. Was the first thing that came to mind. Reminds me of her in like the cut and the shape around the face and everything, and the fullness of the style. So one thing I have noticed with this one is she definitely has permatease. Till about right here in the back, and then you can really feel that pillowy permatease going through there. And on the sides, sorry, there's one hair in my face. Brand new wig right out of the box. And then on the sides, again, it doesn't start till about here, and then I can feel it going down. It's mostly though behind the ear tabs. I don't feel it so much on the ear tabs, but I can feel it right when we get behind the ear tabs and going back. And I found a little trick to calm down this permatease a little bit. So I'm gonna pop in a video so I can show you what I did to calm it down just slightly, and then we'll continue with the review. Okay guys, so I wanna show you this really, really quick because I thought it was kind of a cool discovery. Something I never thought of doing before on a wig, but this is the new wig by Raquel Welch. And for my taste, it has a little bit too much tease right at the wefts. I don't mind a little tease down here, but this tease was starting up here and coming down, and it was making the style a little too full for me. So this is what I'm doing. I'm taking my hot comb. I have it on 280 degrees. These are true to life heat-friendly fibers. And I am just ironing this tease out that's right at the wefts, just in the places where I want to iron it out. You'll notice I'm not going all the way to, I'm leaving the, it's still curling under and all that. I don't know if y'all can see that it's smoother. Let me show you another layer. Now the layer under this may have gotten enough of the hot comb that it's not. No, it looks like it still has some. So this is kind of tedious. So here's the tease right in here. I hope you can see that. I'll have to check this when I edit it, and now I'm gonna take the hot comb. I'm gonna take the tease out. So I'm just running it along there and just smoothing it out. It doesn't smooth it out completely, but it's smoother than it was. So it's pretty cool. It's, like I said, it's a little tedious going all over the wig in the places where I want to smooth it out, but it seems to be working. I know that that is a bit of a tedious process going throughout the wig and, calming down your permatease, but it did work. So that's why I wanted to share it with you guys if it's something that you want to do on this wig or any other heat-friendly wig that you have. So, okay, so it has a beautiful extended lace front with a left mono part. So knots look really nice. The part opened like a dream. I just got it a little damp and, set it with my blow dryer, but honestly, it opened really, really nicely. There was a little bump of hair back here, that I just needed to smooth down, and it smoothed down really, really nicely. So I've got great coverage at the ear tabs. Is this one the memory? Yeah, this one has memory cap 3 inside, so I'll show you the inside of the cap in a minute, but it has silicone on the inside, so it sort of molds to your head, which is really, really nice. So as far as the fit, the memory cap 3 is always a little big on my petite head, but this is an average size wig, so I would expect it to be a little bit big. So ear to ear, it's fitting me okay. I've got great coverage here at the ear tabs, which is nice. Forehead to nape is where there's a little extra room. And then in the circumference, I could pull the adjusters in a little bit just to fit my 21-inch circumference a little bit better. But I think if you're petite, I don't think that you should count this one out. I think it could work for you. And the nice thing is it will definitely work for average and above average as well. So those of you who have larger heads, memory cap 3 is usually a really good cap for you. The measurements, 10 inches on the bang, 10 inches from the crown with 10 inches in the back as well. And then we have sides of 8.5 inches and a nape of 5 inches. So, you know, just great measurements, nice, pretty, you know, lob, a little bit longer than a bob style. So I'll show you the part here. Looks good. So here's the inside of the cap, and this is where you'll see the silicone that I'm talking about. So that left photo part goes clear to the crown, which gives you that really, really nice part. The extended lace front, soft ear tabs, open wefted, and silicone lined cap. That silicone lining comes with this memory cap 3. And over time, after you've worn it for a little while, it is said to sort of mold to your head. And the permatease, you can kind of see the teasing a little bit in the cap there. So it's mostly, it starts about here, and it's really in just this body of the wig right here. And here at the nape as well. So extended nape with Velcro adjusters. You can see some teasing right here at the nape. And these are the true to life heat friendly fibers. Let's take a look at this color. So this is the Iced Cafe Latte RL924SS. One of my favorites. I think I just reviewed that Runway Rehearsal, I think was in this color too. This has become, I think, kind of my go-to for Raquel Welch. But I also have another wig from this collection in Shade Cappuccino too, so that I will show you in another video. But I just love this beautiful color. Just has a subtle root, and then we go into a golden brown with a blonde highlight. So they describe it as a dark brown shaded or rooted. If you see shaded, that means rooted. With golden brown and with blonde highlights. The descriptions I keep finding on it don't include the blonde highlights, but there's obviously a highlight in there. I feel like there's a golden brown and there's a blonde. So I don't feel like it. I know it. I can see it. Really, really pretty. Looks nice at the lace front. You're going to have the blonde until you get down right at the tip of the ear tabs, and then you'll start to have more of like the root color. But you can see how subtle the root is. It's, you know, it's just a little smudged kind of root. It's not a long root or anything. You mostly have the lighter brown with the highlight around your face. And I consider this color to be neutral to warm. In the patio, light coming through my patio door. And you can see the color. There's your lace, the root color, and then you see how we go down into these lighter shades. Here's my patio cover. And it's sunny today, so see the root, here's the lace. I'll step into the sun. You can see the warmth in the color when we step into the sun. It's styling and everything. So with this permatease on the sides, I'm curious. Looks like we're still ear tuckable. A little bit. You can see I have to kind of push against it over here. It's right behind my ear, so I can still tuck it behind the ears, but you see how it's pushing my ear down a little bit? That's where, you know, there's kind of a thickness that comes in because of the permatease that's in the wig. So, okay, so our glasses, no problem. I put glasses over the ear tabs. I just think it's easier. And then you can put them up on your head, but when you are pushing against a little bit of permatease, you just want to be careful when you push against that. So they'll still go up on your head, no problem, but it just, you might feel a little resistance. So just make sure that you tuck the wig behind your ears before you go, you know, pushing up on that. So let me get a headband. So a headband is a good way. She is a bit of a face flopper. Anytime we have like a 10-inch layer in the front, bob or lob type style, they tend to have a bigger problem with flopping in your face. So a headband is a great way to help train the fibers out of your face, like the first few times you wear the wig, and it'll keep those fibers back. You can still, you know, wear your glasses with it and everything. So, you know, but it's just a really easy, and it's really easy on your fibers, you know, easy way to get the hair out of your face. So you could pull down a layer here, but I kind of prefer all the hair back. I feel like the whole point excuse me, is to, you know, pull the hair back. But remember, these are true to life heat friendly fibers. So if you wanted to pull down a layer and put a little wave in that layer, you could certainly do that as well. So, okay, let's see how she does for half up, half down. Again, I can feel myself having to push against that permatease, you know, to push it down. So, but I am able to hold the hair back. Feels like the layers are going to stay in there. Oh, over here might not completely stay. You can either have a layer by your face or tuck it behind your ear, or you could put a little bobby pin back there. And then with only a 5-inch nape, I'm not really, and the permatease in the back, no, I'm not really seeing any kind of an updo. I just don't think there's enough hair there. And there's a little too much, you know, tease for an updo. But you could certainly also, you know, pull her off the lace front and things like that. So really, really cute, really pretty style. So thank you to Shirley's Wig Shop for sending this wig to review. Like I said, you can shop my link that is in the description box that will include a 30% discount for you. I thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, don't forget, you're absolutely beautiful. Bye-bye.